Hey guys, welcome to the next episode of my Metaverse Breakout series along with my Metaverse Grammar series. As you can see, this episode is all about comma splices, and I got started on it, but I had to start over because I had messed up and I had to get rid of quite a bit. But okay, so basically, as you can see, I've created this scene at the beginning that it somewhat introduces the concept, and then this second scene that further introduces it and then gets to the questions and answers. Now I'm going to have a lot of clues in this one because I really want to get the point across of how comma splices are incorrect. So let's see. So it's when you incorrectly connect two clauses with a comma, I should say to independent clauses with a comma. And then the next hint will be it doing this can create run-on sentences. And then I'll also say this often happens, or this is often employed instead of a grammatically correct punctuation mark, like a period, exclamation mark, or question mark, period. Okay. And then this will probably be my last clue. It's often used instead of a semicolon, a punctuation mark that is great for connecting to independent clauses that don't quite fit, period. So two independent clauses that don't quite fit. Okay, so these are all of my hints, and definitely want to put buttons on these, even if the short ones. Usually I kind of have a bit of a rule where I don't put a button on a short one, but because this is such a prevalent issue with writers, and they're probably really are going to want to know what to do or what to put correctly in there, I'm going to make sure that we have it, that we allow them to view these clues for as long as they need to, I should say. So alright, so we need to connect all of these together. Oh, that's going to the wrong place. Alright, and then connect that one to scene 6. And then oh, and you know what? I should probably rename this experience so that way they can't just guess it. So I'll say comma run-on. I should say commas and run-on sentences. So that way the answer isn't right in the title. Okay, so here's the answer. And what I'm going to do is replace the button with the text. And then what I'm going to do is get a string And then in this case, we're going to put in string response contains. And so with this one, I'm going to put in search string that to find comma splice. Now usually comma splice is spelled with the hyphen, but in this case I definitely don't want to do that because I don't want to accidentally have the person to get the incorrect answer because they decided not to spell with a comma or with the hyphen. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have these all link together as well. Always have to make sure of that. And then lastly, I need an alternative scene in case they put in the wrong thing. And then I'll actually illustrate the idea once again. So be sure to use capital letters because using lowercase letters will make you miss the answer and miss the answer, and then you'll be sad, and then you won't get to finish. Won't that be, I should say, wouldn't that be unfortunate? Question mark. Alright, and then we have it linked back to scene 2. Now we'll have it linked to scene 8, I believe. That's the one that, yeah, so this is the one that they'll see if they get it correct. Thank goodness. Now I can stop speaking in run-on sentences, period. Keep up the good work. And then another exclamation mark, and then we'll go ahead and have a button because it's a bit of lengthy text, and then we'll end the experience. So now I just need to test this out with the clues. I need to make sure that they're on point and that there aren't any mistakes, because that's really the most valuable part of this particular experience. Okay. Hey guys, I have a question and I won't let you leave until you can answer it, okay? I know what I should do. I should get rid of that other question mark. So, alright. What do you call it when you use too many commas in your writing and you keep connecting ideas that won't work together? You should know, because I'm doing it right now, you see? And then it's when you incorrectly connect two independent clauses with a comma. Doing this can create run-on sentences. This is often employed instead of grammatically correct punctuation marks, plural, so there goes something like a period, exclamation mark, or question mark. It's often used instead of a semicolon, punctuation mark. That's great for connecting two independent clauses that don't quite fit. What do you call it when you use too many commas in your writing and you keep connecting ideas that don't work? It's pretty funny. It's actually almost slowing down the experience. So now I put in comma splice. Alright, so looks like that one worked out. So, okay, let me make sure that I correct this first one. I think to illustrate the point, I should just make it another comma. And then punctuation marks. Instead of a grammatically correct. Oh no, instead of a grammatically correct punctuation mark. So I was correct in that. Alright, yeah, and so with that being said, everything checks out with the experience. Ooh. Oh, never mind. I thought that this ended the experience too soon. So, alright, so that checks out with this. And yeah, thank you very much for watching and have a good day.